Hi friends, Evolving Guys here. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So I just spent about a week in rural Pennsylvania and a little bit of Western New York visiting my family. And I didn't think I would do any videos for the channel. It was just a family vacation to see my family. But as it happened, it was a really fun and interesting time searching for Pokemon cards. And so I've ended up doing already 2 videos, and this is the third and I think final installment of my kind of mini series about Pokemon card finds in rural America. So first, what you're seeing in front of you here, this is basically the results of everything I found in videos 1 and 2 of this series is kind of displayed here. You can see that really the hope of all of this is to find stuff with Evolving Skies. It's almost exclusively Sword and Shield stuff that I've been picking up. That's really, the Scarlet and Violet stuff is much easier to find and not really worth extra effort. That stuff I can find pretty much anywhere, but really finding this older Sword and Shield stuff, and in particular finding anything on the store shelves at retail price with Evolving Skies inside is really kind of the holy grail, right? So this is the results of videos 1 and 2. You can see I've got a pretty tall stack. There's actually 16 Evolving Skies packs in the stack. They mostly came from a combination of knockout collections, which I'll show you more of in just a second, and then a couple of the Evolutions tins at Walmart. You can see that a lot of the stuff I purchased had packs of other things. Fusion Strike is definitely the most common. They just tend to be in a lot of products, and so even the stuff with Evolving Skies often also have Fusion Strike. So this is what I've been able to accumulate. I haven't opened any of the packs yet. As you might know if you've watched the channel, I tend to kind of stockpile packs until I have enough to go through and open all together. I like to open things by theme or by set. One other thing we did pick up are the Trick or Trade for 2024. These came into Family Dollar, so these were pretty easy to find at Family Dollar, but what's been interesting is that they're sold out on the Pokemon Center website, and I'm getting a sense that maybe they're not so easy to find everywhere. And so I'm going to do a separate video pretty soon where we're going to just open this, and we're going to open all these packs and see if we can build a master set of the 2024 Trick or Trade cards. But that is for another time. So this is what we have so far. Again, the big key here, we have 20 packs of Fusion Strike so far. We have 16 packs of Evolving Skies, and as you can see, we have a smattering of other kinds of packs. But the focus really here has been, I'm trying to buy things, generally speaking, I'm trying to buy things that I think will have Evolving Skies inside. So the first thing to point out is that my #1 source of Evolving Skies in rural America was actually Family Dollar. And Family Dollar has, at least where I was looking, they tended to have these older version knockout collections. And these, both the blue Boltund and the yellow Toxtricity, for $10, they have 1 pack of Fusion Strike and 1 pack of Evolving Skies. And so my first look, I usually don't hustle at Family Dollars because I find that they don't tend to be quite as good as Dollar General when I'm in rural America. But in this case, it was really the Family Dollars that I made a priority to visit. So I tried to go to as many Family Dollars as I could, and I would say about half of them still had these older knockout collections available. And so you can see I've already opened a bunch. That's where a lot of these packs came from. But I still have another, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 10 here. So that's 10 more packs of Evolving Skies, assuming that these all have Evolving Skies inside. So I already have 16 packs of Evolving Skies, another 10 packs. So that's 26 packs of Evolving Skies out in the wild. Now, I think in some of the Family Dollars, they had these, and this one, unfortunately, it's funny. Actually, this one doesn't say $10 on the box. Some of them do say $10 printed on the box, but they're selling this for 10 1/4. So I'm going to bring this over here. We're going to set up here for the stuff we're going to open. So in some of the stores, these had replaced the older knockout collections. So these older ones, these blue and yellow ones have a 2022 date on the bottom. Those are the ones that have Evolving Skies inside. These knockout collections have the 2023 year and the green ones. So these ones do not have Evolving Skies. I already opened this one I got one of them just to double check. And so you can see that it does come with the stickers, the Shaman, and this has Vivid and Brilliant. So not as exciting a pack selection, and definitely not worth, I'm not going to run out and grab more of those. But I did buy any of the other the older knockouts that I could. So today's video, we're going to open a handful of more things that I picked up in hopes of finding more Evolving Skies. And then I do have a couple packs that I'm going to open at the end because I know some of you have reached out and said you do like I think maybe the top, priority in these videos is to actually open packs and see what's inside. So I will do that in a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to open are these V-Strikers tins. I think that's what they're called. We can look on the back and see. Where does it say? Somewhere. Yeah. This is, V-Strikers tin. Now, these have been available for years. They're on the Pokemon Center website still. I actually ordered one recently in order to get the Pikachu 2024 Worlds promo card. And that V-Strikers tin that I got from the Pokemon Center did not have Evolving Skies inside. I would kind of assume that if the ones on the Pokemon Center did have Evolving Skies inside, they would have sold out long ago because people would figure that out and they would buy them. And so this is the V-Strikers tin. I found this at Walmart. This was actually on the shelf. It's a Walmart that I visited several times during my stay. It's the closest Walmart to where I was staying with my family. And I looked past them several times. Again, having just ordered one of these from the Pokemon Center, I sort of assumed that they did not have Evolving Skies inside, but I saw a different YouTuber, and I forget their name. It's not a prominent one, but someone who is posting about this, and they said that they found Evolving Skies in these. So I picked up this one. I've already opened it because I wanted to see what was inside. So it's got, again, the promo card. This is, in fact, a Black Star promo, Sword and Shield 108. And lo and behold, this has 2 packs of Evolving Skies inside. 2 Fusion Strike, 2 Evolving Skies, and 1 Chilling Reign, which I've said on the channel before that for me, Chilling Reign is the number 2 most coveted Sword and Shield set. For me, it's because I'm missing the most cards from Chilling Reign. So, I don't mind having packs of them to open. And so this had 2 Evolving Skies inside. And so again, these are retailing for $24.98 at Walmart. Just sitting there on the shelf with 2 packs of Evolving Skies inside. And again, if you kind of think of it in terms of the 2 packs of Evolving Skies are basically, it's right now market price on TCG Player as of a few days ago was around $13 a pack. So those 2 packs basically pay for the tin, and those other 3 packs are more or less, I guess, bonus or free or however you want to think about it. So I picked up the remaining. They only had 3 of these V-Strikers tins on the shelves. I have 1 more Empoleon and 1 Tyranitar. So we're going to first start by just seeing if these other tins have Evolving Skies inside. So again, we had 16 packs of Evolving Skies to start today. We added 10 if you count this 10 knockout collections that I have here beside me that I already showed you. There's 2 more. So we go 16 to 26 to 28. And so now we're going to see if we can add more Evolving Skies. So again, this is a Black Star promo. Again, if you're collecting those, we have those from a long time ago. I'm going to dig in here. All right, we have, and this has 3 packs of Evolving Skies inside, 2 Brilliant Stars, and 3 Evo Skies. I mean, that's just like stealing, right? This is crazy. 3 Evo Skies, and this was the Tyranitar tin. So 3 packs of Evolving Skies. So now that gets us up to 29 packs of Evolving Skies. Again, just in a week, just off the store shelves in rural America between Walmart and Dollar General and Family Dollar. Now, I think one thing I did notice, I've checked out a few stores since I've been back home. I think I might do a separate video about where is the best kind of geographic location to hustle for Pokemon cards, because it's an interesting compare and contrast, right? I mean, I live in a city and we have a lot more options for stores, but the challenge too is there's a lot more people here looking for cards. And so like my Walmart or Target, like if they put stuff like this on the shelf, the chances that I'm going to be able to pick it up are pretty slim because there's so many people that are hustling for cards, even just legitimate folks who collect, and they're going to probably snap them up before I have a chance to see them. Whereas at least the stores that I was seeing in rural America, they're just stocked from floor to ceiling and there's just fewer people. It seems, at least, my guess is there's fewer people. I mean, these 3 tins in particular, these V-Striker tins were sitting on the shelf the entire week I was there, and I went back my last day to pick them up once I realized that there might be Evolving Skies inside. So this has Fusion Strike on top, so I'm guessing that the sequence is going to be like the other Empoleon. It's going to be 2 Fusion Strike, 2 Evolving Skies, and 1 Chilling Reign. And that is, in fact, the case. So that's interesting that they're different. So again, for those of you who are out looking for cards, these are the Empoleon V-Strikers tin have the 2 Fusion Strike, 2 Evolving Skies, and 1 Chilling Reign. And the Tyranitar tin, as we just saw, have 2 Brilliant Stars and 3 Evolving Skies. So we've just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more Evolving Skies packs to our stash just with those 3 tins. So that's, again, Walmart, and that happens to be in rural Pennsylvania. So the last thing I'm going to open, the last stuff I'm going to open before I open a couple packs, is I went to a different Walmart. This is in upstate New York, or kind of western New York, I guess. I was there at my last day. I was up in that region, so I had crossed over from Pennsylvania to New York and stopped at some Family Dollars, and I did not have any luck at any of the Family Dollars in New York State. They did not have any of the knockout collections. One thing that was interesting is I did stop at one Dollar General in Western New York, and they had an Elite Trainer box, which I've never seen an Elite Trainer box in a Dollar General. It was labeled with the Dollar General label as $40. It was Brilliant Stars, which is kind of interesting. I think, again, a coveted set for many people. We have a Brilliant Stars master set, so I did not, and they're not, Brilliant Stars still isn't so hard to find that I was tempted to pick that up, but it was interesting. I had not seen an Elite Trainer box at Dollar General before. So these tins have been showing up in Walmarts and Targets in the last month or two. And I think I do have a theory about how to tell. I mean, you can't tell, I think, when you buy it off the shelf. Some of these do have Evolving Skies, and in my experience, some don't have Evolving Skies. And I think, at least you tell me in the comments if you have a theory about how to tell, as opposed to the mini tins and some other products that have the label, like the letter and number year label on them, like, D24 or C22 or whatever. These, to my knowledge, don't have that. And so when you pick it up off the shelf, there's no way to know for sure. You can look at the post or the date here, the copyright date 2022, which would be we're getting Evolving Skies out of 2022 knockout collections. And so that's a good sign. But what I've noticed is that when we open this up, my guess is going to be that the piece of cardboard that holds this promo in place is either going to be, it can either be just black, or it can have this this yellow pattern on it. And my experience says that I think if it has the yellow pattern, then it has Evolving Skies inside. And if it just is a black piece of cardboard, then it's not going to have Evolving Skies inside. Now, of course, that's something I can't tell from just looking at the sealed tin on the shelf, so I'm going to have to just buy it and try my luck. So we'll see if that theory is correct. I keep trying to figure out, okay, so this says just the black, so I'm going to guess that this does not have Evolving Skies inside. But we'll see. If I'm wrong, then we're still just testing theories here. So we do have the Sylveon. It is a promo card. It's a Black Star promo number 202. And then we have the code card. And I'm just peeking. So these have 4 packs: Brilliant Stars, Fusion, and Vivid. Yep, so this does not have Evolving Skies. I kind of thought it wouldn't because of, I didn't know that until just now. But that is, it's not much help because you're not going to know this when you buy it, but it seems like you have to have that yellow, there's a yellow kind of hexagonal pattern on this piece of cardboard. That would indicate that it is Evolving Skies. So we got some more packs, but not necessarily the ones we're hoping for. And then the last product, you may remember these from last summer. I remember in the summer of 2023, these were showing up in Walmarts pretty regularly, and they had one pack. They're $15. And I should say, I think these, the larger tins that we already looked at, those are $24.98, so basically $25. These are $21.98, so basically you're getting 4 packs for $22. You're getting 5 packs for $25. Again, I think my general rule of thumb is you kind of figure it's about $5. Retail is not $5 per pack for every set, but just roughly you're getting essentially for every $5 that the tin costs, you're getting roughly 1 booster pack, plus in many cases you're getting the promo or some additional items inside. And so this is $15. It's $14.98. So again, it follows that same formula, 3 packs, roughly $5 per pack. This comes with this Mimikyu promo card that will be inside. But this one, again, is a sealed box, so you cannot see the promo card, and you also cannot see the pack selection just from picking it up. But I do know you can see Evolving Skies is actually on the printing of the box, so that's one indication that, although it does, of course, say contents may vary. So this is a new product. I think this is not a new product. This box is new. This showed up in summer of 2024. A year ago when these showed up, they had Evolving Skies inside. Now you can decide, you're still paying $15 for 3 packs, one of which is Evolving Skies, but you're paying, maybe you wouldn't otherwise buy this, and you can buy a pack of Evolving Skies for, between $10 and $15. So you can decide. I'm not going to run out and buy a bunch of these, even if they did have Evolving Skies inside, because you're paying, essentially $15 for a pack of Evolving Skies. You do get these other packs. But you can decide. I think it's more attractive if you have 2 or 3 packs of Evolving Skies in a product, or if you're paying like the knockout collections, you're paying only $10 where you get 1 pack of Evolving Skies and 1 pack of something else. for just $10 rather than paying $15 to get one pack of Evolving Skies. So anyway, we are going to see, I had not seen these on the shelves in some time. They've been having different showcase, the Virizion box, there's a Mabastiff box, there's an Infernape box that look like this. But this is the first time I've seen this Mimikyu showcase box show up since last summer, or at least where I am. And so, and again, I got this in a Walmart in New York, Western New York. So I'm going to open the box, and we are going to see if it actually still has Evolving Skies after a year. So you got the Mimikyu. Again, this is not the best way to, these are not valuable cards, but putting them in cardboard like this can damage them. It's hard to get them out. All right, and so we have Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, and Brilliant Stars. Okay, so contents may vary. Contents, in fact, are varying, so I'm glad I didn't go crazy with these. I bought one. There were more on the shelf, but you can see that, in fact, contents are varying, and there's no Evolving Skies inside. But, again, not a bad pack selection, I think, for some people. Again, I'm still chasing some cards in Lost Origin, so happy to have that. We have a master set of these two sets now, so these are packs that I'm going to be able to do other things with besides open. But I did promise I was going to open a couple things here at the end of the video. And even though we have a master set of Silver Tempest, if you follow the channel, you know that I've opened a lot of Silver Tempest, including a lot of these sleeved blister packs. There was a period of time a few months ago and back in the spring of 2024 that it seemed like they were having like higher than usual hit rates from these Silver Tempest sleeved packs. And those packs, we did too. We opened quite a few on the channel. Our hit rates were roughly 1 and 2. 1 in every 2 packs had something in it. But the reason we were really opening it was to try to get that Lugia alt art, and we did not get it. And so I finally just had a video where I said, if I don't pull it, I'm going to buy it. So I did go ahead and buy it. I showed it off in a different video. So I'm not going to be opening a lot of Silver Tempest on the channel because we do now have the master set. And even with bad code cards, which this is a bad code if you are not familiar, these code cards come in every pack. You can redeem them on the Pokemon Center. They have an online trading card game platform, and you can redeem this for kind of a virtual pack of cards if you're playing the online trading card game or online TCG. But there's a little secret that if it has a black border, then the pack will have a hit inside, and if it has a white border, the pack will not have a hit inside. The thing is, with Silver Tempest at least, it doesn't really matter. I've gotten hits out of white borders, hits out of black borders. So we'll put that aside. We'll do the pack trick. So we don't have to do the pack trick with Scarlet and Violet because of the way they've redone the cards. So I do like to do 4 and then put 2 to the back. And that leaves, it puts them in order, common, and then energy, and then uncommon. So we've got Zubat. I don't know, I was going to say Elegem, but I don't know if that's correct. Fungus. I'm probably mispronouncing many of these, like many of us do. Sandygast, Relicanth. There's the energy card. Now we get into the uncommons. Toxicroak. The trainers, Professor Laventon. Whoops. Toxapex. There's our reverse holo as a Sandygast. And no, just a regular rare, so not a hit in this pack. So these sleeved, I should say, these sleeved Silver Tempest packs came from a Dollar General. Actually, these came from a family. No, these came from a Dollar General. These came from a Dollar General. I don't expect to find sleeved packs in Dollar General necessarily. And again, I'm not chasing anything in Silver Tempest anymore. But there was one Family Dollar that I stopped at that had the Evolving Skies knockout collections. And they also had a whole bunch of these sleeved boosters for the Sword and Shield base set. Now, I have the Sword and Shield base sleeve boosters that I want for my sealed collection, so I was not tempted to buy them. I mean, I was tempted, but I decided not to buy them. But it was just kind of a random thing to find a whole bunch of Sword and Shield base sleeved booster packs at Family Dollar. All right, so this also has a bad code, but we'll see if that matters. You do 4 cards and then put 2 to the back so that the best card, at least the potential for a hit, is at the very back of the deck. And then we go through the cards. Halucha, Rufflet, Vulpix, Drowsy, Growlithe. There's the energy card. Lance, Trainer Lance, Clang, Krokorok. Oh, nice! See, we had the bad code, as you remember, but it didn't matter. Rayquaza VMAX and, oh, just a regular Delphox. But we did get a hit. Very nice. Very cool. Rayquaza VMAX. I don't know the street value of this card offhand, but I think this is one of the more desirable of these kind of particular style of cards across the trainer gallery. This is a trainer gallery card, so it's number 29 out of 30. Many of the last 4 sets of the Sword and Shield block had these trainer gallery sets attached, these 30 card special sets that were kind of embedded within the main set, so you were able to pull these cards out of packs of the regular set. So the Rayquaza, definitely one of the more coveted, I think. So very cool to pull that. And that, I think, concludes our Rural America tour. I am back home now. So the Evolving Skies count, I guess the last thing we'll do is I did do a little like kind of back of the envelope thing. So going into today's opening, we had 16 packs of Evolving Skies. I have 10 more knockout collections, so that's 26 packs. And then we didn't pull any in the Evolutions tin, but all 3 of the V-Strikers tins, we had 7 total packs of Evolving Skies there. So we go from 16 to 26, plus 7 is 33 packs of Evolving Skies I was able to find in the wild during my week in rural Pennsylvania and rural New York. So there's still hope out there. I'm not very optimistic that now back home in my current city, that I'm going to find any of these products, and we don't have the dollar stores nearby. So it was a fun experiment, and we're going to do some the Evolving Skies I've been building up, and now I have at least a booster's box worth of Evolving Skies packs to open. We're still chasing a bunch of cards in that set. I know that the pull rates are terrible, but anyway, we've got more openings coming at you. I'm actually a little bit behind in opening stuff, so we're going to have several stuff. Please tune back into the channel. We're going to try to build a Trick or Trade Master Bundle. We're going to do an opening of Shrouded Fable. We've got Stellar Crown coming up soon, and then I've got a whole bunch, if you've seen me before, I've got a whole bunch of packs that I keep stockpiling. I'm getting a little bit behind in what I need to open, so you can see we've got a lot of stuff. We're getting behind, so I'm going to have some openings. So for those of you who like openings, please tune back into the channel. We're going to open a lot of packs this fall. So thanks very much for following, and we'll talk to you soon.